Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to another video. I actually shot a few videos in the last weeks. The family actually went on a little camping trip and I took the camera with me, but the settings in this camera were tweaked and everything was really dark and it was just frustrating to edit. So we went chestnut picking and we camped out in the van and it was kind of fun, and we brought the dog and I don't know, we just had a good time. Annie saw what it was like to be at an American campsite where everybody was like parked next to each other. She thought we were going to be in the middle of a forest, but Southeast Michigan camping was sort of like that, or at least the way I camped when I grew up. But in that video, I sort of talked to you about what's happening in a brief way. And I was like, later, like now, I'll do an extrapolation video where I'll get in a little bit deeper on what's happening. Seeing as though you don't have the, the prep video, let me just tell you what's going on. So, I'm headed back to China tomorrow. It'll be my first time in like 3 years that I've been away from China and that I've returned. Annie and Eva will not be going. This is a sort of a business trip. I'll be there for a little over 3 weeks. So it is November 15th. I'll be leaving and I'll be coming back, or October 15th, and I'll be back on November 9th. It'll be interesting. We're going to stay in Ningbo for a few days. We, meaning me and you guys, because I think I'm going to share a little bit of it and try and get just some videos uploaded with some impressions of China and things like this. If you're in Ningbo or you're in Guangzhou, reach out to me on my email or through my my WeChat, if you know it, and maybe we can meet up. I will be meeting up with Lee Barrett while I'm there in Guangzhou. I'll be going to phase 2 and phase 3 of the Canton Fair. The purpose of this trip, it's not like for family. It's not even like to revisit China, which I will try to do while I'm there. But the purpose of the trip is to launch a new product that I've been working on with a friend of mine for like almost a decade. It's an idea that I kind of created with my life in China and business in China, and it's sort of a relationship tool for suppliers and buyers at trade fairs and expos and stuff like that. And I've developed it with a friend of mine, Thijs, who is also a cycle traveler and a YouTuber from the Netherlands, but he's living in Taiwan right now. But he and I have been working on this project on and off for a long time. Birthed while I was living in China, and then sort of through the pandemic and stuff, it sort of grew stale, and then about a year ago picked it back up again, and so we've been working really hard on it. He's been it's perfect timing actually, because when I first talked to him about this idea, he was sort of just kind of getting his chops about doing apps and app development. He actually developed the map on Jayoe.com. So if you go to Jayoe.com, you see that big map with all the links on it where you can see all the videos I shot here and there. He actually designed that, and that's a product of his. And I'll give you links or something to it because it's really awesome. Like if you want a map like mine, you can put it on your website too and put your own videos or pictures, or build a path, and you got all sorts of different functionality that works with like Google API. It's really awesome. But when I told him about my idea that I had for this current idea, he was really excited about helping me with it, and he and I worked on it a little bit. We built a framework, but he didn't know so much about it, developing apps, specific apps. And so when we I was traveling at the time and cycling around the world, and so I like wasn't 100% in it. And then the pandemic hit, and nobody, everything was sort of in disarray. But like about a year and a half ago, I was like, you know what, I'm not doing the traveling anymore. I should be focusing on something that I can kind of like dig my toes into. And I was like, this project, yeah. So I reached out to him and I said, are you ready to get back into this? And he's like, perfect, because he had been going to like app developer conferences, and he went to like some like an app camp, like product development for app design camp in Europe. And so he did all of this stuff. So he's like been sharpening his tool chest for exactly what I want this app to do. And so we kind of came back together and said, okay, let's do this. So we have the framework and we're beta testing this product and the companies that are beta testing it will be at the Canton Fair. So I'm taking the camera, I'm taking some things, I'm packing right here, you can see it right there, but I'm putting together a bunch of stuff so that we'll be gathering like video content to like put together promotional videos and like how-to tutorials and stuff for different factoids for how the product works. We're also going to be taking images and stuff that we can put into social media, the website and the app and things like people using it and people integrating with it and getting maybe some testimonials and stuff like that. Bringing on some new clients that are willing to beta test it. And it's not like the reason why I'm like dancing around what this thing actually is, like the actual name and everything, is because I'm I don't want to like, this is really for beta testing. And so I'm sort of trying to figure out who would fit best for this, and also like iron out a lot of potential problems that I don't even know about yet. Because me and Tice have been working back and forth on it, and Annie has been helping out a lot, but we haven't really put it out to the world yet and had them break it. And I don't want to put it out to everybody until I've like put it out to a few people specifically who know me and I know them. And that way, if it breaks and it has problems and stuff, we can work through those things before it goes like really public. So I'm really excited about it. I haven't been, like I said, to China in a while. And so I'm really interested to kind of get back and see, you know, my Chinese family, Annie's family, and see some of my friends. So we'll be there for quite some time. And I'll be trying to record simple, you know, little videos. I'll whip out the camera, I'll talk a little bit, and then I'll put it away, and I'll hopefully throw it up on a regular basis for this trip. So this will be really exciting. And I've got to figure out a way to like do it where I don't like tell everybody what this project is, because I do think I'd really like to wait on it until it's a little bit more mature. A few of you guys know about it, but not a lot of people. So I don't want to MKBHD this thing. If you guys know, that's another YouTuber, big guy, but he put out this app and he got ridiculed for it just because he pulled the trigger too early, and I don't want to do that. I want to make sure it's really tight so that when I do tell you guys about it, or when you do hear about it, when you go and see it, you'll be like, wow, this thing is really nice. And it is really nice. It's actually really nice. If you are a specific type of supplier of products in the market in Asia that's trying to do business with Western clients. And I think it might be useful for all sorts of different things. This is like the beginning target market that I have for it. And a company with like, I don't know, 500 items, 500 SKUs, or less, and items that don't need too much customization. It's not really designed for companies that make OEM consistent. Hey, I want a thing like this with does this and this. These are like, I want item A, I want item B, I want 2,000 of item C. Can you send me that quote? Boom, boom, boom. This thing's really for that. But anyways, I'm not going to get too much more into it, but I'm really excited about it. So I'm packing, getting the bags ready. I'll be at the airport tomorrow morning. Maybe I'll make a little video there, and we'll be moving. I'm excited. Take a long trip, nice long flight. Maybe I'll record a bunch of these. I'll record a bunch of these shorts, these short little videos, and I'll just put them out. It'll be really easy. Hell, I could eject this SIM card out, put it into my laptop downstairs, and you guys could see this within a few minutes. That would be pretty cool. Hope all is well. Everything good with you. If you are in Guangzhou or Ningbo or in that general area, let me know. Take it easy. Bye.